Two data analysts in love. So exciting. Today we will be giving an intriguing insight on data analysis, so if you are a data analyst or aspiring to become one, watch this video till the end. So what is data analysis? Data analysis is the process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data to discover useful information, draw conclusions, and support decision-making. Now, Daniel didn't fall in love with her beauty first, he fell in love with her accuracy. Arin met Daniel during the monthly performance review. She was a junior data analyst, quiet and observant. Daniel was a senior analyst, known in the company for one thing. He saw what others missed. Not dramatic things. Small things like a decimal in the wrong place, a trend that didn't fit the quarter, a number that felt off. This is known as anomaly detection. Spotting subtle discrepancies in data is core to anomaly detection, a foundational skill in data analytics. A single misplaced decimal can drastically alter insights. People joked that Daniel's mind was a live anomaly detector, but Arin didn't just find it funny. She found it intriguing. One day she made a mistake. Her dashboard showed a perfect growth curve. Too perfect. Daniel walked by, glanced at her screen for 2 seconds, and said, "There's a flat line at week 7. That shouldn't be there." She checked. He was right. The server had dropped data for 12 hours, and she hadn't noticed. He didn't laugh. He didn't criticize. Data lies quietly, but it never lies completely. Learn to listen. Daniel told her. That line stuck with her. This brings us to data validation and cleaning. Missing or corrupted data is common in real-world datasets. Analysts must identify and account for gaps before making conclusions. He wasn't flirting with her, it was mentorship, wrapped in truth. Their love began with analytical skills. He started helping her after hours. Not romantically, professionally. He showed her how to use SQL case statements to catch silent anomalies. How to run correlation matrices to reveal hidden patterns and relationships. How to detect seasonality, data drift, and false spikes. How to build predictive models without overfitting. SQL analysis. SQL case statements allow conditional logic in queries, flagging anomalies efficiently. Correlation matrices help identify relationships between variables. Seasonality and drift detection are key in time series analytics. Predictive models must be validated to avoid overfitting. He also taught her the golden rule. Don't trust results that look too good. Data rarely behaves perfectly. She admired the way his brain worked. Not showy, not flashy, just precise. And he admired her curiosity. One evening they were reviewing a messy sales dataset. Everyone else said, "It's random." But Arin saw something. A pattern. A human pattern. She whispered, "Someone is entering fake numbers." Daniel looked at her, not the screen. "Show me," he said. She highlighted outlier entries at unusual times, repeated digit patterns, matching IP logs, identical keystroke lengths. It wasn't random at all. It was fraud. Daniel leaned back quietly, impressed. "You saw that before I did," he said. And she realized. She wasn't following his footsteps anymore. She was walking beside him. This scene teaches us fraud detection and outlier analysis. Analysts often detect fraud by identifying patterns that deviate from expected behavior, such as outlier timestamps, repetitive entries, or anomalies in user logs. They didn't fall in love suddenly. It happened slowly, real and mature, like two analysts syncing their schedules. Two minds learning to think in the same direction. Two people who communicated better in charts than words. The following week, while finalizing a report, she said, "You know, people are attracted to faces, but you read and analyze human behavioral patterns." He smiled slightly, "And you pick up on those patterns smartly, for people and data. That's rarer." What began as respect quietly became affection. Nothing dramatic. Nothing unrealistic. Just two analysts who understood each other as they analyzed data better than anyone else could. Most people fall in love with looks or only words, but Arin and Daniel fell in love with accuracy, honesty, and the patterns that make us human. Hope you understand these concepts in data analysis. Leave us a comment if you have questions on data analysis or Arin and Daniel's beautiful love story. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Tech Skills Decoded for more knowledge in the tech space.